to the show.
Hey.
All right, we're back. It's the Black Summit. I'm Brooks.
And I'm Hendrix.
Today we got a special guest, Miss Tanjie Green.
Hello. Yep.
Glad to have you on.
Glad to be here. Glad to see
I forgot
both
to
of y'all.
ask you what you wanted to be called.
Oh, it's okay. You go by Tanjie Green. You know,
Okay.
green tea, TT.
Oh, green
TT.
tea. I like that. Green tea. I like
Green
that.
tea.
I like that. Yeah, her last name is Green.
Mhm.
Green tea. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's right.
That's cool.
So for the people who don't know who you are you?
My name is Tanjie Green. I'm a photographer. Also do a little bit of film. Also from sets to documentaries. Daytime job. I also do a little carrier work for the rural. So I'm all around.
Word.
Nice.
Where are you from? Are you from here?
Yes, born and raised. Raised in Roundel, born in Charleston. Yes.
Word. That's what's up.
Currently
Well,
on the island.
on the island.
Yes.
Island gal.
Big
That's
time.
right. That's right. Well, we're glad to have you here.
Thank
You
you.
know, representing the West Coast for us. She's like a big Kendrick fan, so we had to have her here.
Oh, boy.
So you know, we could give the people what they wanted: the
Mhm.
battle,
The battle.
Drake versus Kendrick.
Well, we already know who won it, so it's all good.
Oh dang! Do we
we're,
know who
we're
won?
coming in at the last bit.
Do we know who won?
They're already declaring it.
People have spoken.
The people have spoken already.
Yeah. I mean, what's y'all's thoughts quickly? Oh, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
there is some breaking news here.
Yes.
Okay, let me actually play this. It's actually kind of crazy. I can't believe that this is like happening.
Mm-hmm.
News following a developing story out of Toronto where police confirmed that they are investigating an overnight shooting outside of the home of rapper Drake. Here's a live look this morning at the scene. This is outside 21 Park Lane Circle in North York, well known to be the home of the Toronto-born rapper. Details are still very limited at this point, but police confirmed that they were called to the home around 2 o'clock this morning after reports of a shooting. One man was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. Police have confirmed to City News that the victim is not Drake. You can see a ton of police tape as well in this area, evidence markers as well laid out on the ground. And this is a
there
look
you
from
go.
our chop.
Well, it looks like they're saying, did Kendrick send some people to come see Drake? So I didn't know that this rap beef was gonna get this like dark, but it sounds like it's getting a little darker. I don't know. What do you guys? What's y'all's first initial thoughts on that situation?
You really think Kendrick reaching all the way to Canada? I call fluff. I don't think Kendrick did that. That's
Okay.
my take.
I call fluff on it too because
Yeah.
when you've just had the fans can go crazy
Oh,
and do
yeah.
their own thing. I mean, that's for any other celebrity you know. I mean, if you mess with Beyonce, people doing all kinds of stuff. You mess with
Yeah,
Taylor
that's right.
Swift, you got the Swifties who's putting curse on people. So, I mean, but also you're dealing with people who also talk about, Kendrick talking about, he's a certain type of person. You don't know who somebody just got something against that and just like, yo, just take him out. People can go the extra mile and a celebrity don't even have to say anything,
True.
Shameful, man. But
Hey, it sounds like this is like Tupac or something. This is like
what,
Tupac.
East
This
Coast,
is like
West
Biggie.
Coast, East Coast, West
You know,
Coast.
Oh
let's
my
get
God.
to that point.
Nah.
I don't
No, it's
know.
not.
What definitely
happening?
no. That
It's
was
not getting
Canada,
like
that.
United States.
No.
What's happening? I don't know.
It's not getting like that.
Nah, to be truthful, I don't know what's going on, why there was a shooting, but I don't think that's I mean, if anything, this is like staged to be happening that quickly.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
Well,
something's going
Well,
on.
the Shade Room said that it's Drake's security that was the
It did.
victim.
Yeah,
Was
he was
security.
the guy that.
Yeah. It's
Well,
outside
hopefully he's
security.
okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, sending prayers to the family of the security guard of OVO.
You know what my question is? I wonder if that's the security guard that Kendrick was calling out about being part of the trafficking and all with the beef happening. Because that's why I said it's taking an extra step. It's getting really ugly in the beef of what the allegations they put in between each other. It's not just, well, I don't like you, you don't like me. It's really getting to personal lifestyles. So you never know. Somebody might know the security guard or something like that. Probably even for Drake. Probably for the people he hangs with.
Wow.
Could be.
Do you guys think it's getting a little too personal?
Oh yeah, I remember when Kendrick came out with Euphoria
Yes.
because we were talking, and I was
Mhm.
like, okay, just leave it there. Let's not do anything else, because we've seen these rap beefs just like escalate, and I was just like, okay, let's like we're at a good level. He says something, Kendrick came back and said something, but man, did they take it all the way? They took it dark. They took it like I don't know if everything is true,
Mhm.
but I mean they definitely took it there. And so I mean, there's allegations of people being a
Yeah.
wife beater. You know, I mean,
Wife
allegedly
beater, pedo.
pedo.
I mean, you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
people in your
yeah.
Um,
camp who've been doing things. The
yeah,
girls, the dating history. It's
yeah,
it's getting crazy. But I
exactly.
honestly, I won't say. I don't think it's taking it too far.
No.
You know why? Because we seen rap beef before. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
always goes back to the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's taking it too far when it's kind of like, all right, y'all don't have to have a fight everywhere you go and shooting and all that kind of stuff. I think when it's just words, but y'all actually saying, hey, this is the real person, I'm calling them out, I'm bringing their secrets out. I don't think it's too far because right now we live by the internet. And everything that everybody talk about that we love the gossip corner. So they already know what they're using. We
Mhm.
wouldn't hardly be listening if it wasn't even for that.
Mm.
So I don't
Yeah.
think it got personal because this beef been going on how long between Kendrick and Drake?
And see,
Going
that
on for a long
I didn't
time.
really know. I guess I don't follow both of those guys
Mm-hmm.
enough, so I really didn't know. I mean, I thought they were all Gucci.
Kendrick barely didn't have no hair when he first was around
Yeah.
Drake when they first been on tour together. That's how young they were.
Yeah.
And then right somewhere between that and up later, they throwing shots at each other low key. Well, Kendrick came, then
Kendrick
Drake saying some
started
stuff.
it.
Kendrick
Yeah,
started the
He
beef.
started
he
it
started
with
it.
the control verse
Why
years
y'all
ago.
think he started the beef?
I think it happened. I think it started before the control verse, honestly.
Oh, the beef?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely
Mhm.
something happened before.
You think Drake might have initiated something and just pushed Kendrick to the edge, and he said, you know what, I got to get at this dude.
I think it's more like Kendrick probably saw Drake for who he really is. I mean, that's how it is when we always know somebody. The person we beefing with, we had that one time we were cool with them, or we had to get to know them, and it's like, oh yeah, we're good, we helping each other out. Sooner or later, it's like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep on going, and I think, like I tell everybody, I don't think 20 people will be coming for you if you ain't carrying yourself the wrong way. Everybody can't be wrong.
Mhm.
So it's going to get personal because it has to
Yeah.
deal with something personal. It
Yeah.
was just about rap or him being up in the charts. There's a lot of people been
'Cause
up in the charts and
it-
it never got this ugly.
But I
real
do think
fast.
that a lot of people are coming at Drake for a lot of different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think that Kendrick's a little jealous, but that's just me because, I think Drake has been getting a lot of like, people have been basically saying he's the GOAT, right? I mean, like, a lot of people have been like, man, he's up there. But Kendrick knows that he can rap better than Drake.
Oh yeah, of
And
course.
so there's a little bit of that tension there too.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows that he's probably a little bit better than Drake when it comes to all of that, specifically. And so when you're hearing that chirping, you're like, okay, bro, like, let me show you, let me, let me tell you right now, like, what I'm about. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
And yeah, I agree. Kendrick is a better lyricist. To me,
Yeah.
Drake is more pop. Kendrick, of course, is more conscious. So it takes, he takes forethought putting out his material. I guess he just don't want to put out anything. Not saying Drake just put out anything either, but but I think that's probably why Drake is, I guess, how you perceive him to be so much on top, because he constantly putting out bodies of work. If Kendrick is probably doing that same thing, who's maybe they'd be neck and neck, or you would feel Kendrick more on top.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that Kendrick definitely has the talent to be on top.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't put out music consistently. And I mean, for me, if you gonna call yourself, the best, you got to show it through your work. In no profession can you call yourself the best and you're not consistent and like, constantly putting out music and like actually showing that you're the best. But all of a sudden, oh yeah, we can come out here and say on the control verse that like I'm the best. And like, oh, there is no big three, it's just big me. It's like, Bro, show us then.
Well, hey,
I've been waiting for you to show me.
I don't know.
Show
now.
me it's this big me.
It might be easy when you got ghostwriters to keep putting that body to work now, versus you writing it yourself. It might be easy now, It might be easy because even Nas and who claim they the best, Nas, and some people will say Jay and Biggie, and the more don't drop constantly like that, you know what I'm saying? But
Listen,
I never known them
can
dudes
we
really
put
had
that to
ghostwriters
bed
like
though? That argument to me is like,
Did he admit he had some ghostwriters?
no, I don't think he did. But listen,
Sure, he got ghostwriters.
if you listen, all right, then you got to come at the whole rap game because I'm sorry, music is a collaborative medium.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you listen to some of the old rappers, you'll hear them say, "Oh, Dre told me to say it like this,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh yeah, Dre, you on that?" Like,
But that's not
that's
ghostwriting.
to me.
That's
But
not
to me,
considered
I mean, it's
ghostwriting.
collaborative medium.
If you have
Listen.
lyrics and I'm the producer, but I want you to pronunciate more or put this word in front of that one, that's not ghostwriting. That's producing. But at the same time, I'm not knocking Drake for having ghostwriting. Sometimes
yeah.
people might need help with the hook,
That's true.
Or they might come with a better spin or a better
Or a
take,
heavy, just more better
Yeah,
delivery.
It's not,
It's all
I
about
don't
your
think there's
delivery.
nothing wrong with it.
Here's what I think. I think that you have to realize that Drake is not just a rapper. He's
An entertainer.
also music. He does
He's
music.
an
He
entertainer,
sings.
Yeah.
And so I think that people think that because he's a singer and
He's
he might
soft.
have a couple of people helping him with the
They
singing
think
part,
he's soft.
that
Oh, no.
translates into rapping as well.
We
And it
can't
doesn't.
use that as no excuse, man. Look
But,
at Chris Brown. Chris
it
Brown
is what
coming
it
up with
is.
something more harder than Drake in one day against Quavo. You know what I'm saying? And he's a singer. This
Listen.
dude will slap anybody off. I wouldn't
Oh
want to
yeah, I
step to
know.
Chris
We
Brown.
know he slaps people.
It's just the vibe. It's how you deliver it. And Drake,
Yeah.
he sings. Yeah, he rap, but that's no excuse. You got to understand the type of culture you're in, the type of culture you wanted to be in. You know, at the same time, it's a certain way to deliver, a certain
Well,
way
let's
to
talk
do
about
it.
the culture because I think a lot of people are coming out and saying that like Kendrick has won, and I think
Kendrick won.
listen, we're gonna talk about it later, but I just think that the ultimate truth about this whole beef and about all of this stuff with Kendrick and Drake, it didn't matter if like Drake, came out and had all kinds of like great records or whatever. Even if he was like his disses were perceived as way better than Kendrick was gonna win regardless because Kendrick feels more like the culture.
Plus
And-
the wordplay.
Yeah, but also I just feel like he's more like the culture's gonna pick him no matter what. I mean, even if Kendrick didn't respond to Drake at the beginning, there were already people saying, "Oh, Kendrick won."
You think they're biased?
I'm like, bro, yeah, they're biased. But listen, I mean, like, I feel like Kendrick, to me, this is probably like a little bit of blasphemy, but I think that Kendrick's more like a Malcolm to like a Martin. You know what I mean? Like,
you comparing Drake to Martin? Is that what
no,
you're saying?
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just
that
saying.
is
But hold
blasphemy.
on. Because I feel like even though Martin might have been more impactful, right, and did more for the culture as a whole, I think that Kendrick just the culture loves him so much, and so they're gonna put him over. And that's all I'm saying.
I gotta stop you right
But
there.
anyways,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta
go
stop
ahead,
you
go ahead.
because one, when you look at everything, okay, Malcolm and Martin,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
who do you celebrate more? Martin.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No. But you were comparing like, everybody will go straight for Malcolm. No, everybody won't go for Malcolm. No, they wouldn't.
Definitely not white
'Cause-
America.
No. I meant like, so what I meant was that I probably just messed it up.
Yeah, I
Without
think you
thinking.
did.
So what I mean
Flipped
is
it.
that Martin is more like a Drake.
More
in,
popular.
in this. Yes, he's more popular, and he really is the one that kept the message alive. Okay,
And then
but the
Kendrick, like
culture,
Malcolm.
the culture is more. Yeah, exactly.
Because
Kendrick's
the,
more
the,
like
the,
Malcolm.
the radicalness of it.
Yeah, and so yeah, I mean the culture ultimately I feel like was more with Malcolm.
So let me ask you this
than Martin.
then: do you when Kendrick was saying that Drake isn't really, I guess I don't want to. What he saying? Wasn't he saying like Drake wasn't really a part of the culture? He kind of just
Yeah.
eats off
But
the
honestly-
culture.
Hey, but
do
listen,
you feel that?
I think
I could
Drake,
go further with
I
that
think Drake
analogy.
sunk his own ship.
Oh yeah,
That's what I think happened, really.
Okay,
But when he first came, nobody was bothering Drake.
right.
I mean, Lil Wayne was right beside him. Nicki
Yeah,
was
yeah.
right beside him. I don't see none of them speaking up right now on certain things. And it's not because we think, oh, he's not part of the culture. I think it's like,
Right.
no, these last few years, you did some things. As I said, that's why it's getting personal.
For everybody coming. At
Yeah,
him?
that's why like everybody's kind of silent. It's like, yeah,
I
we
wonder
seen you through the
why.
years. We seen you with the black face. We seen you talk about whipping like for American slave. We see you said that on the song with SZA, Slimes. You know, we heard these little different things. We see how you come into certain places that you don't even represent for. We see the type of way you like to carry yourself, how you do things. And when somebody's finally calling you out, it gets back to your integrity and the personal person that you are. It comes back to who you really are. And if you're full of shit, you're going to get called out. And guess what? The culture has all right and the people to reject you if they want to.
Oh,
But
true.
In the first few years, nobody was rejecting Drake. Oh, Lord,
Yeah.
Jake. But Drake.
Oh, yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
I never heard
especially
nobody
at the beginning.
going against him. In
Oh,
the
at the-
beginning,
in the
really?
In the beginning.
Dude, I've
Listen,
never
that's
Show you how
heard
much I
nobody.
paid attention.
I'm
You
real
not-
talk. No, I don't
Wait a
know.
minute.
I'm just saying I've never heard anybody go against him.
DMX, all these people were coming
Well,
at him.
yeah.
They was like,
But
he
nobody
didn't
knew-
even have an explanation. He was just
Yes,
like,
he
I hate
did.
everything about him. I hated the way he
Well-
dressed. I hate the way that it's like.
No.
It's like, wait, what?
DMX told why
Dang,
he
that
didn't.
sounds like real
But
hate.
look, you got to realize DMX,
That's real hate.
DMX said why he didn't,
Okay.
because of the hip hop with the ballads, and he said, man, are you rapping or you singing or whatever. But DMX did come back and say that when he met dude
Later.
yeah, of course later,
Yeah,
because
of
he never
course.
met him.
Yeah.
Because dude live in Canada, he don't live in the States. Even to this day, his home is in Canada, right?
Yeah.
So he said later on, he said, man, okay, when I talked to dude, I realized, he good people. I can't hate on him. But DMX also said that he didn't say he hate Rick Ross, but he was like, he wasn't a big fan of Rick Ross neither.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Because of what DMX substance was. He's like, they said, why Ross? He said, man, we rap about eating. He said, we rap about eating. I mean, how many cars you gonna talk about? Jury, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, well, I mean, what we talking about here? I mean, we eating a steak, a burger, what? Come on, And DMX is like, come on, man. I mean, really, we know you got a car. We know you got jury on,
Anyways, I hold to this. Like, I feel like Kendrick feels more like he has a bigger impact on the culture. Even though Drake, I feel like, has kept hip hop alive for the past few years, especially now when it's starting to lose its grip. He's kept it going. And not only that, he put on some of the other artists that are keeping it going too. Yeah. And so even though Kendrick, obviously he's a great rapper, right? He doesn't put out enough music, for me to go and say that he's like the GOAT. Okay. You have to put out something that's great, and then you have to do it again and again and again.
But
I mean, why do we say that why do people say that like Jordan's the GOAT? Was it because he won one championship? Was it because because he won 6. And he won 6 in a row. Like,
not
we're
in a
talking
row,
about
nah.
Well,
3 in a row.
that's what
then
they
he
say
took
though.
time off,
Okay,
and then
that's
And
what
he
they say
failed a
though.
couple times too.
I'm just
in
saying.
between. He
I'm
failed
just
a couple
saying.
times
Yeah.
too.
I'm just
in the early
saying.
days.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
like,
the GOAT.
when is?
Yeah.
He's still the GOAT.
By the way, when is Kendrick gonna put out some more music?
But I don't
He
look
just
at none of
did-
them as
He
the
just did
GOAT.
4
Me
songs.
personally.
You ain't gonna see that man for another 6 years. So that's what's gonna happen.
I
You
don't-
know what? But you still have to give him props for that, though.
Mm-hmm.
For somebody who's not staying up on everything, he still can come back and hit you with a classic out of nowhere and then go back to his family and handle what he needs to handle.
Anybody can do that though.
Well, why Drake
Not
ain't doing
really.
it?
Eminem, because Drake is.
He
first
had
of
all choices. He can do whatever he want to do.
Well,
Anybody.
Drake is doing it all the time. He's
But
doing
nobody
it
told him
all
he has
the
to do
time.
that.
But if you ask any of these
Mhm.
like great rappers, even though they've been out of the game for years, like if you ask Jay to come back and do a
Oh,
thing,
no.
you know it's gonna be good. If you ask, I feel like it.
I don't think so.
I feel like if you ask any of these rappers, if 50 Cent has to come out and make one, if Eminem has to come out and make one, whoever.
Eminem already proved
Whoever.
that with himself.
Well, you see, and also you dealing with lyricists. If they got a nice beat, these dudes actually, I guess with the exception of Jay, 'cause they say Jay don't write anything down. But Eminem and 50, they got craftsmanship, penmanship, man. They very nice with the pen. You know, so of course they're gonna make a banger. Even 50 Cent, you watch BMF.
Yes.
Wish Me Luck, the theme song. Empower, the theme song. Them theme songs is banging.
Yeah,
I jam the theme songs, you know.
I think they can come out and make something that's good.
Yeah.
And
But Drake been here back to back with stuff, and he still dropped some stuff that was trash.
really,
And his lyricalism didn't seem like it actually evolved even enough. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Okay, I say if I go by your point of view, Kendrick ain't dropping all the time. Oh man, that sucks. You need to keep it up for the rap. Okay, Drake, this is your time to prove yourself. You didn't even prove yourself. Only a couple times you came, but we know you get the straight beats, the bangers, all that. Oh yeah, we know you can pop off on something, but why you can't evolve with how you deliver a certain song? Why you always sound this straight way, or you have to sing it? Show that you actually have different ways to do it. Kendrick did it. He showed you at least 5 different personalities.
Are you talking
right
about
there
in
the
these
song.
disses?
Yeah.
I think
even
Drake
on
brought
your-
it. I think
Even
Drake
on your other
brought it.
songs, even on the other songs, even like it don't even have to be a diss.
All right, let's get into
So-
it. Let's get into it.
then.
Let me ask you. So you think that Kendrick puts out more quality over quantity, and Drake he has some quality, but he prefers more quantity over quality. That's what you feel?
Quality, yes.
That Kendrick puts out more quality versus
Of
quantity.
course,
Oh, yeah,
because
of
he
course.
only puts out
Yeah.
song like if you take the best songs from Drake's last few albums and you made it one album.
Few albums.
Okay. Listen, I mean, well, diss tracks or albums.
Mm-hmm.
He puts out projects.
I mean,
But if you only take the best songs out of those and put it on one record, of course, yeah, it's going to sound amazing. But that's not how music is anymore. Nobody really makes albums anymore. You put out a track, you put out what am I trying to say?
An EP.
An EP. You put out these, like you don't really take your time and do an album the way that we used to because
Because the attention span
social
of people
media.
now, and
because of
That's
social
another
media.
It's
and
everything.
everything.
We in the microwavable era right now. Everything's so quick. Songs are not even. They barely. One time you can get a song like 3 minutes and 26
Yes.
seconds. You got a song 2 minutes now, and I'm
And
like,
that's it.
dang, you
Yeah,
got to
exactly.
play it
That's
over
it.
and over again to really,
Right.
But
Get
But
Yeah,
I think that's part of the game also for streaming because how many times people play it.
Exactly.
true,
That
too.
it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
it's
you
all a
could be
game
right.
with
Those
it,
streams in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can see why if Drake going by like that kind of vibe and
Mhm.
Kendrick probably is not. He just know that my stuff is solid enough.
Yeah.
And I give him more props for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
But I do think Drake. I think Drake has impacted culture.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's part of the hip hop.
Yeah,
culture.
but he's
He has
not
I agree
as
with that.
impactful as a
Well-
Kendrick because what happens is Kendrick gets on a record and it sounds like you're listening. Like he has that presence. Kendrick has presence. And it reminds you of like listening to some of the early hip hop. It reminds you of like listening to Pac. It reminds you of listening to all these great artists. And so a lot of people, they just automatically do. I feel like they fiend for him.
I
you
don't
know,
agree with
in
you.
a way.
I
And
don't
now,
agree with
and
you.
now I feel like they're more connected. Okay, go.
I believe that Drake does have an impactful way when it comes to music. When you
Yeah,
have a song come
I
out and
think
Drake's
so
on it,
too.
I think more the younger generation
Yeah,
going to run for
yeah,
them.
I
And
believe-
when
I
Kendrick's
think
playing,
so.
it's kind of like, how can I bop to that? I
I-
can't
I
get hyped to
agree.
that. I can't.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean
Yeah,
he's
there's some
whack.
of that.
You
There's
know,
some of that.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
for a different audience.
Exactly.
But for if Drake was to come to where we at right now, this whole place would be filled up.
Oh,
If
he
Kendrick
shut
was
it
to come
down.
right now, in this time right now, but let's say a few months before this disc, I don't think a lot of people would have been like, oh my God, Kendrick, oh my God. No, the people who really understand him will come and be like, yo, this is a dope dude. I gotta see him.
I feel like the culture, the people, like I feel like black people
Mm-hmm.
specifically would definitely for Kendrick,
No,
They
I
would- they
can't. I
would
can't
show
say
up
that
and show
either.
out.
I don't agree with you about that either because
and I think that's why he's winning right now
no.
because of them.
Drake's winning because of black people too,
Yeah.
and the white people who can get with him.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can't even knock that. Black people will be your best fan even when you talking shit in their face, even about their own culture.
Not up against Kendrick though. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
You
A
know
lot of
why?
black
You know
people
why?
change,
You just saying that
They
because of the
change
battle
when
going
I'm
on.
gonna tell you. You know
They
why
change
Blake?
when
You
it
know what?
comes to
I say
Kendrick.
Blake. You know why Drake bubbles so hard? I believe he has a lot of female fans as well.
Yeah, that too.
A lot of
He does.
females.
Yeah.
I mean, he got dudes too. And women like Kendrick as well, and they like men like Kendrick as well.
Yes.
But like you said earlier, Drake put out more volume. He put out more volume. A lot of women like Drake.
See?
A lot of
Yeah, I
females,
know.
man. So
I know.
yeah,
So
I
Drake-
think that's why he bubbled like that.
He's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, the females won't even flock like that for Kendrick.
No, because
Hell no.
look at the.
Hell
and
no.
not the sound of No Diddy. Drake pretty.
No, we saying no P Jersey right now, you know? P Jersey.
No P Jersey. Okay,
Yeah.
no P
We've
Jersey.
been drinking that now.
No,
No Drizzy.
No P
No
Drizzy.
Drizzy.
No P Drizzy. But Drake is pretty. Kendrick like, and Kendrick is a decent looking guy too. But
Let's be real.
I'm keeping it a buck.
He's
Let's keep it
real.
a buck. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is a decent looking guy too.
He is.
But if you put side by side, and let's ask the woman in the room.
Oh my
who
God,
who
don't
the
do
woman
that.
going to flock to?
I usually go for the off looking dudes. So.
Oh, we just want you to speak for women in general.
Okay.
Side by side, who the woman going to flock to?
If I know how females talk when I'm
Yeah.
around them, most of them would probably go for Drake first.
Thank you.
You know, he got the beard, he's all this, they already know what he's on, you know, OVO,
Yeah,
all this kind of
exactly.
stuff. And then when Kendrick come, you just see this guy who's just
Just
and he got a
chilling.
crown or he and the
Chilling.
girl might be like, what the hell going on with this dude? You know what I'm saying?
Chilling.
So no, when it comes to the culture, I think Drake does have a hand in it, but he's
Yeah.
losing his grip because
I'm not
it's getting personal
I'm
right
not
now.
saying that he doesn't. I'm
Okay.
just saying
You
that
think
it
Kendrick
ain't.
is more impactful?
Oh yeah. I mean that's why. I mean if you ask
Okay.
any influential people, I
I
feel like.
got you.
Okay.
I got
But
you.
yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
well, going your route, he is
I understand
impactful
what
for
you're saying.
what he raps about.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because and also you got to give it to him when his song was it 2015 to Pimp a Butterfly,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That album itself put him down for the culture heavy. You gotta remember what was going on and all the protesting been happening.
Yeah, I heard
And
lot
all of a
people
sudden you
talking
got
about
his
that
song
album.
"We Gonna Be All Right." That actually was
Yeah.
used in protesting.
It was.
Yeah,
What song you
I
know by
remember.
Drake was used in protesting? You know, if none,
Kiki,
so it
do you
came.
love me?
It came personal, so
Right.
that's why more the culture or people
course.
who
No,
don't,
I know.
Yeah, that's why I can
I'm not
see him hit
refuting
like that. Yeah,
I'm just saying that
I'm agreeing with you on that.
compared
Yes.
to Drake,
yes.
Yeah.
he has it on lock.
He has
I
more
feel like
impact.
Yes.
I mean,
But I think he
I'm-
earned that.
You know,
it's like
He
if,
earned that.
if Drake was going up against some of the other artists, you know, I think these disses would be received better than they have been.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going up against Kendrick.
yeah.
He's like Kendrick is like the chosen one in a way.
He is.
You know, like I feel like a lot of people have come and they're just like, he's the one.
Well,
You know?
you know what it is?
And it's like
you got to realize, too.
it's like, okay.
Also, too, they grew up differently. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick grew up in Compton.
Yeah.
So he's seen struggle.
Yes,
Like
he
you said,
did.
the Pimp a Butterfly.
Mhm.
And no diss to Drake. He grew up differently. Granted, he says dad might have not been around, but he ain't grew up in the, you know what I'm saying, the slums of America where most of the blacks live at, you know? So you can't really knock Drake for not experiencing that because that wasn't his walk. I don't know what was going on in Canada when he was playing on Degrassi and not knocking him, nothing like that. If he was able to have a better life, then that's fine because we all want to have a better life.
That's true.
And
That's
we
the
want
goal.
that for our
Right.
kids, right?
Yeah.
You know, so they two different cultures, really, even though the hip hop culture overall, but far as I guess their blackness, I should say, because technically Drake is still half, but still, from where he grew up in Canada and where Kendrick grew up, that's two different walks of
Yes.
life, two totally different walks of
And
life.
which one's more known when it comes to the rap culture? California definitely got a hand in it. Just like the last time when I went over to Germany, that's the first thing they want to talk about. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Who handed him the crown from that area?
That's
The
what I'm
same
saying.
legends, the legends.
He's been
So
deemed as the
Yes.
chosen
Well,
one.
you know, Snoop is the most popular rapper in the world.
Yes.
The most popular, yeah.
So West Coast got they have a they pretty much got a crown to hold up to. And they've been kind of on the side going back and forth with rap. So Kendrick been holding it down for a little bit. I mean, not for a little bit, for a good little while. So you have to give him his respect on that. Yes, Drake comes out every single year, but where you from and all of that, it does matter when it comes to the rap culture also.
Listen, I'll never say that Kendrick ain't great because he is.
Oh, definitely.
He's got
Yeah.
it. You know, like he's like I said, he
Respect.
has presence when he comes on,
Mhm.
and you can hear it. Like you can listen to his music. And I've always liked his music, and the real reason why I don't really fuck with him is because
It's not a party
I
vibe.
felt like, huh?
It's
No,
not a party
not even
vibe.
that. I felt like Drake kind of put him on, and he ultimately bit the hand that fed him. That's just how I feel about it.
But see, this is
And
why
to
I'm
me-
looking at it.
To me, you ain't loyal.
Go ahead.
And
Why
so
are you not asking the main question?
you
Why?
ain't loyal?
Why? You want him to be loyal, but you can't be loyal to something that's doing something dirty.
So you saying every action has a reaction?
Thank you.
So you saying it was something that caused
Yes.
him to? I don't know if I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
but
Drake
we don't-
put Kendrick on. I don't know because Kendrick can stand on his own and Drake.
What's
can
the
stand
first
on
song
his
you
own,
heard
so.
by Kendrick?
Was it Don't Kill My Vibe? Is that the first one? Or Pull Up Drink? I think it might have been Pull Up.
Okay.
That's the same song.
But that's it. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I first heard of Kendrick when he did when BT did the Cipher, because I didn't really know who.
Okay, you're talking about way later.
That's what I'm. Is that what was that? Oh, that was way later.
Yeah, I feel like when the cipher
Was the Cypher
I
later? I
never
don't
caught
know,
the
maybe.
fight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was it later? Oh, maybe it was. I don't, then
yeah.
whatever song he came up with,
Mhm.
what was his first song?
Yeah, songs before that album though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It just matters on how way back you're going.
Dang, what's the one song we had? That one.
I didn't
that
really
one
know
girl?
who Kendrick was. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who he was until Poetic
What's
Justice.
that one? Oh yeah,
Okay.
Poetic Justice.
And that's the one Drake been
And
on.
that was the one
Poetic
that Drake was
Justice.
on. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
They
this
was
guy. I like
killing
the,
that.
Yeah,
boy.
I
That
like,
was-
was.
that track
I like
was
this
hard.
guy. I was like, oh yeah, Kendrick. He's got like, yo, he's
That
really
came up
good.
before
Yeah.
Pull Up Drink, whatever that song was. The name
It
of
was
that
on
song.
the same album, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just Don't Kill My Vibe. That's the same song.
It
No,
might be-
Poetic.
I think it's the
Poetic
same album.
Justice, bitch, don't
Let's
kill
look.
my-
Let's look it up.
Man, I'm so
We got to
confused.
Let's look it up.
It's been a while. It's been
It
a
was a
while.
while.
Evan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
When
not.
he used that
I'm not
Janet
up on it
Jackson
like this
beat?
either.
The Poetic Justice.
was
one.
that?
Yeah, that's,
That
that's
joint
the
was
one he was talking
hard.
about. That's the one.
Was that the one
Good
we
Kid,
had?
Mad City.
That's the one we had a picture of a van or something like that on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the van. That's
I
his
had that
mom's
album.
van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, I seen you to the store, and when they did the skits, and he
Yes.
came back all late
Mhm.
with the car and all kinds of stuff.
See, that's why I don't really like. He's got too much.
That
stuff
album was
in
good.
between.
Hold on.
That's a
What?
good album.
He has a thing about skits or people putting skits.
Oh, you don't like skits?
He don't
It's
like
okay.
skits in
I mean,
between.
listen,
He
it's
call it
okay.
fluff.
I just.
Oh,
But
really?
old hip hop songs.
Okay, so
old hip hop albums
all right,
had
let me
skits
clarify.
in between.
Let me clarify.
He actually said using
I
Tupac
just
on one of the
feel-
albums was fluff. I'm like, what?
I'm just. So listen, you caught me in the moment, okay? But all I'm saying
Just
is
because
that
Drake ain't that creative,
Oh,
don't
my
get
goodness.
mad. You know, he don't know how to be.
all I'm
OVO.
saying is that
Yes,
it
OV.
takes you out of
No, OVO.
the
Really?
song experience.
The skits,
I think so.
dude?
Yeah, especially that last album where he like tripled
Oh,
down
man.
and
Man,
like
look.
had like a 6-minute thing with a fight, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying-
The skits.
what's going on?
The skits are
How about-
intros for songs.
how-
that paints verbal
Thank you.
movies to
How-
give you
how-
to give you the image.
How about rapping that into existence there?
Look, just because Drake can't do it doesn't mean people gotta limit their creativity.
Hey,
Okay,
he don't like skits, but he love ballads.
No,
He love
What?
ballads.
Yes.
He love ballads, but he hates skits.
All right, hold on.
Go
Yep,
ahead.
that's the same. That's the same.
It's the same one.
by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
So, listen, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead. What were y'all saying?
he don't like the skits
Oh.
in between.
I did not know who Kendrick was until Poetic Justice,
Mhm.
and Drake
Okay,
was
okay.
the one that was on there. And if you listen to, there's interviews. Y'all can go look it up. I'm not just bullshitting you right now. There's interviews of Kendrick going, "Yo, Drake put me on. Like, if it wasn't for Drake,
Mhm.
and,
Maybe.
and
Yeah.
from all of these rappers, all of them, they, not even the rappers, even the Weeknd. He was like, "Yo,
Weeknd.
Drake put me on."
The
He
Weeknd
did.
is going at Drake too.
Yeah,
What's the
That
a
other
good
dude?
bit of people are coming
What's
for him.
What's the other guy?
Drake must be pissed a lot.
Future,
bro.
Metro
the one
Boomin.
with Rihanna, ASAP.
Oh, ASAP Rocky.
Oh, I don't think-
Even he was like, "Yo, Drake was before everybody. Drake
Yeah.
put me on." Like, I mean,
Hmm.
and Drake put him on.
Why
and
Nobody's
coming at
knocking the
Drake?
fact that Drake helped him.
Okay, but listen, hold
But
on.
if you're gonna be there for the culture, be straight with it.
okay,
That's what Kendrick's trying to say. Like nobody didn't come on the mic and say, "Yo, he never handed me my number one." No, nobody never said nothing like that.
I'm just
It's
saying
just
that
how you stepping through it.
I think loyalty is what I was talking about.
Why you want to give loyalty to somebody who's not even doing right themselves behind the scene? It don't make sense.
But we don't know what happened behind the scenes.
They telling you. That mean you gotta listen. Come on now. OVO. We hearing everything. Come on now.
Oh, come on.
You
I
gotta
don't
keep
think-
up.
All right, yeah, let's get into the diss song.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's look at the reasons why they're not showing this man the loyalty that he
Okay, go.
deserves, that
Tell
you think he deserves.
No, tell us. What do you
No,
think?
you see, let's get into the songs. Let the songs
okay.
tell you.
All right, so the last few diss tracks that have come out. All right, so we know that Drake put out Family Matters in less than 30
I
minutes.
thought that was the Winslows.
The
That's
Winslows?
what's based.
The Winslows.
Yeah.
Remember, you never
The
watched
show
Family
Yeah,
Family
I know
Matters,
the
yeah.
the
Matters?
show
Come
Family
on now,
Matters.
you're not that young.
No, I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the Urkel?
Yeah, well, Urkel, yeah.
Okay, so Drake puts out Family Matters. Then 30 minutes later, Meet the Gramps comes out.
The Grams, not the Gramps.
I thought it was the Gramps.
It's
It's
the
Graham.
Grams. Aubrey Graham.
Hold on.
It's the Grams.
Oh, I didn't
You
even
talking
know
about
that.
Meet the Gramps. It's Graham.
I thought he was talking about that.
No, Graham.
It's
Oh,
Meet the Grams.
Meet
Yeah.
the Grams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you
Interesting.
had it wrong. I didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
Hey, I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't looking at it.
I know.
Also, dyslexia. Um,
No, that's just Drake fans.
and
Yeah, he messed up all
that's just Drake
Kendrick
fans. Y'all
titles.
don't pay attention.
and then Kendrick came back with Not Like Us, which was like a huge hit. Everybody was bumping that.
It's a banger right now. Yes.
And then Drake came out with The Heart Part 6
Nice.
on Sunday,
Nice switch up.
which was, I thought he wasn't going to respond after that, after Not Like Us. And I think a lot of people did. What was you guys' thoughts on the back and forth from this weekend with these?
With the songs dropping, each
Yeah,
one,
with these
each one
songs
drop-
dropping.
How many songs do they have a piece?
I don't know, man. I can't keep up.
No,
There's been
just
too many.
And that's it right there, right? That's
Yeah,
that's the list.
so I don't even know if I have them all here. But let's see. One.
Well, at least on
The
there.
first one you should have had on there was
Two.
Like That with Future.
Yeah. I
Because
know.
that's where it really
Yeah,
started
That's
at.
really where it started.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it's been going on
with
for
Kendrick
years.
saying,
Kendrick
"Fuck the
verse.
big
It's just
three."
one verse that
So-
started it, mostly for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of them.
But my thing, let me ask you something. When they say Kendrick started, because he obviously said F the big three, it's just
That
big
was
me,
what she was
right?
talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that's a diss to them?
I think it's more.
Can you look at it as a diss? Because the reason why I say that because rap is competitive, right?
Mhm.
So let's say if I'm a rapper, and let's say right, and I get Tanjie to do a verse. For example, T.I. got the song "Swagger Like Us," right?
Yes.
Everybody spit, right? Even Kanye said, "I'm the shit and the urine," right? Then Lil Wayne said, he's saying something. No, I can't quite remember his verse. Then Jay-Z verse, and then T.I. came last with all. Each one of them dudes was saying, "Yeah, we got swagger," but each one of them dudes was bigging up themselves because that's what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about it whole, but also you shed light on your own skills and yourself, right? And you all on the same track, but you talking about how great you are as an individual, even though we all got swag, but I'm great as an individual. They didn't take that as, okay, just because I'm saying I'm so great if Tanjie a rap and I got you a rap and if I got y'all on my track and I'm talking about how good I am, the Tanjie come lay her verse down and her shit fire. And she talking about, I said, damn. Then you lay your shit and I said, shit, okay, you cool. After I heard Tanjie shit, I got to go back and rewrite my shit, you know what I'm saying? And some people do that, right? But she also, on my one song, talking about how good she is, that's not necessarily saying it's a diss, unless if she throw a subliminal or something like that and, kind of find out. But
He
I mean,
wasn't
I don't
really sneak dissing. He really came directly. Everybody know it was for Drake. On the
so
Like
you
That
really
one.
think that was
I got the lyrics right here. Like,
Go ahead,
it's
what's the lyrics
pretty
say?
much, he said he's niggas talking all day next. Don't pull no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. And he's like, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, and respect. The last one is better. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. He's pretty much already coming at Drake. And then everybody knew he really was coming for him, especially when he was talking about Prince outlived Mike Jack. Because everybody know that Drake liked to compare or talk about Michael Jackson. So he was pretty much been saying, yo, Prince outdid him and all this kind of stuff too. And the only thing he had to say about the big three, he pretty much said it's up, lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. He was referring to J. Cole at that time. A lot of people were like, oh, that's why J. Cole need to respond, all this kind of stuff. And I don't take that as really this. He's just saying, yo, that ain't no Andre 3000 right there.
You said
Respecting him.
there was comparing J. Cole to 3 Stacks? That's what you're
Well,
saying?
pretty much the song, what's the song with Drake and J. Cole on it?
I can't remember.
Come on, Drake fan.
I know.
Get up on it.
Come on now. Come on with the bust down.
See, the mental of Drake fans kind of go a little slower, you know? You gotta,
Please.
like, the answer's there, but, And he pretty much was saying, think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me, nigga bum. And
First person shooter.
Yeah, first person
Is it a
shooter.
shooter?
So
Yeah,
that
okay.
song came out first. He was just responding to that. Because J. Cole and them are the ones who say, oh, we're the big three. Even though Drake didn't say that.
Yeah.
J. Cole was saying that. J. Cole literally was playing like the middle child of his album. And pretty much was saying that, hey, like we're all good, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we're the top ones. And then, Drake just going along doing his thing. And then here comes Kendrick on this song out of nowhere and just like, nah, I ain't with y'all. I ain't with y'all at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Maybe J. Cole put a target on Drake back when he said, I don't know.
No, this is why the history is important, because they've been going at each other for a while, and they've been doing a lot of sneak disses, but back and forth over the years. From the Control verse till now, the history, you have to look at that, and now we're finally getting it. That's one thing that I like about this rap beef is that we're getting what we wanted.
Oh yeah.
How many times do we not get what we want when
That's
it comes
true.
to like people battling it out, like the two greats actually going up against each other, and like us seeing.
He said two grades.
Yeah,
He just said two grades.
No, listen.
And you know very well this can all be.
I like Kendrick.
Hey, y'all don't. This could all still be staged.
I don't like Kendrick.
I was thinking that too.
It
I'm
could
not gonna
be
front. When it
staged.
first
I
came,
don't
I
know,
was thinking
man.
that too.
Listen,
It could
we
be
saw that
staged.
they get into
I
shooting.
This helping both of them.
But think about it.
They get into that.
Even
shooting.
even in the verses, you know what I'm saying? With the verses, with when they asked Young Jeezy, would you do a verse? He said, only way I do it is if I do it with Gucci. Them boy had bad blood because I think one of Jeezy partners got killed.
Yep.
And them boy was throwing some little digs at each other, but then they at the end of it they came together and did that song So Icy because they was both in the song. And then them boy went to the club together, so they squashed everything. Who's to say that they couldn't say like with Dipset and the Locks, they was like, yo, we gonna get a little chippy. We're gonna go at each other, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be all
Like,
love.
we're cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, that's the real way battle rap does.
Yeah.
Because battle rap, they'll come with the most disrespectful thing.
Right.
That's
right,
not,
right.
and they'll still be cool afterwards because they already know it's like we coming to win this round, we showing off, we giving it for the people. This is a show.
Yeah.
And then, but in the rap game, it can be a totally different thing. So I ain't gonna front. I thought it was stage also.
It could
All right,
be.
give me
I
the
was
case. Give me the case for it being staged. This rap beef. What's the case for it being staged?
What I just said. You didn't hear what I just said?
But I mean, like for me, like I mean, I don't think this was staged because again, the history of it, the
And
fact
I
that
don't
they've
know
been
all the
going
history.
at each other, the fact that I feel like Kendrick has been seeking this out because, listen, he knows that he's the better rapper. I mean, but at the same time, he tries to act like, and Kendrick fans as well, that Drake can't rap. He can. He
We
can
never
rap.
say he
He
can't
can
rap.
rap.
We just know he can't hang with Kendrick.
I
When it
don't-
comes to
that's-
rap.
and we're gonna get into
I
that.
don't
We're
think
gonna get into
Kendrick.
that.
I don't
That's it.
think Kendrick was seeking it out because I think he could have been did this a while ago.
No,
because
he's the one who wanted the smoke.
But
Well,
this is the thing though. But why now? If you said he been seeking this,
He
out,
been
why-
saying stuff.
So say maybe okay.
Only thing
maybe
that
it's over
happened was
my
Drake
head.
just never really
Never
responded
responded.
directly.
Me too.
And I think now is a heavier hit because you got Future, everybody. So nobody can't turn to a certain point in music now in rap without somebody saying something towards Drake or about Drake. It's not just Kendrick.
I mean, when you look at this at like face value, if Drake had did what Kendrick is doing, all the Kendrick fans would be going crazy. They'd be like, "Oh, Drake waited until everybody was against Kendrick before he came out and said something." And like,
They can't say that.
obviously, I know it's not real,
Yeah.
but like to me, at the same time, it is kind of like, wink, wink. You waited until everybody was against Drake before you came after him.
So you think
But
that's
it's all
what Kendrick
good.
did?
But you
It's all good,
contradict
though.
yourself just now because you said Kendrick been throwing shots.
I know.
So that means he been.
I'm saying that like I've like I know the history of it. So I but if I was gonna make that argument, I could.
But I really don't think that argument holds a whole lot of merit because Drake we know of the beef with Pusha T, right? Kendrick didn't jump in on that. We know about the beef with Kanye, he didn't jump on that. So why wait till everybody,
Yeah, that's what
and then just jump on? I don't. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how valid, your argument.
No, I'm not
is-
making that argument. I'm saying I could have made it, but it is what it is. But hey, I mean, like,
But you would have wasted your time because the main one who's going for him is between Future and Metro. They the ones who are really kind of getting.
you know why they're
everybody.
mad?
Why?
Because Drake went and made a whole album with
Mm-hmm.
21 Savage. Where is 21? He's in Atlanta.
But he made an album with
where are
Future
those other
too.
two? I know, but like, he went and made an album with somebody else.
So they mad he made an album
and not
with
only
somebody
that,
else.
it was a hit. Like that's
So in
stuff
other
was
words, you're
bumping.
saying all this stems from male ego, male
Oh,
bravado. That's
obviously.
pretty much male
That's
ego,
everything.
right? Male
But I mean,
ego
like,
is a-
I felt
ego is a
like
dangerous thing.
I felt like Drake has always been like tried to keep it chill, and I felt like a lot of those people have come after him now.
Man,
They've
I'm gonna
come
tell you,
after him
man,
now.
they
We don't
coming
know.
after him. But I think at the end of the day, when it all said and done, all these dudes gonna be cool. Because why
see.
mess up your money? You making money.
I think
now.
it's making
At the end of
money,
the day.
honestly.
Yeah, of course.
Because
But-
it was kind of strange to me when you said that hip hop was losing its like its top, like with all the fans and other music genres are jumping in the front, and everybody was getting kind of tired of hip hop, and all of a sudden this started coming
Yeah.
through, and it started riving people
think
up,
it's
putting the
good.
fire back under
Yeah.
I think
hip
it's
hop.
good
Where
for
everybody say
hip-hop.
it is good
I
for
think
hip
it's
hop.
good for
It
hip-hop.
is good for
That's very
hip hop.
good.
Yeah, overall, this is great.
This
Like
is-
I feel like it's
yeah.
great for hip hop because
So we wouldn't even be talking about it right now.
we
as
wouldn't be
was
talking about it.
recording this.
Exactly.
And I don't know about y'all, but like over the weekend, like I've just been listening to a ton of songs.
And think about
I've been
it.
going way back. Same thing
Dude.
with listening to Kendrick's old albums,
Hey,
listening to
this the
Drake's old
first
albums.
podcast. We only got one subject.
I know,
we
right?
literally talking about just
I know,
one
right?
thing. We usually have like multiple subjects
I
that
know.
we can talk about.
Yeah.
But that show you how heavy it goes. But at the same time, that still is another. That's actually another reason why people might think it's staged. That's what I thought it was at first. I was
Yeah.
like, that just
I
came
mean,
out of nowhere.
I don't know, but
to
I'm
be
saying,
so heavy.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
wouldn't be surprised.
But they're getting so personal.
they
Yeah.
are.
And
but like you
so-
said with rap battles,
Yeah.
they get personal.
But that's how people stay in lock. If you just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't like this dude," and you're not really giving a
Exactly.
reason,
You gotta go
people
deep.
gonna turn their head.
But
You
let's
gotta go
listen.
deep. You gotta go
Listen
deep.
though, they're talking about
You're going deep.
somebody being a wife
pedophile and
beater,
wife
a
beater.
pedo.
Yeah.
You addressing somebody else's son on a song,
Mm-hmm.
and like that ain't.
Meet the
went-
Grams.
they went real
also,
personal.
also you talking about you possibly having another daughter, which we don't know if that's true yet.
Mhm.
Meet the Grams.
Like-
Like, listen to that.
I mean, like they're going at each other,
They are.
and
They
then Drake. I mean, listen, I like the newest diss track, but that was a little dark when he was talking about the shit that like Kendrick went through.
Yeah, but
Like, I
Kendrick
was
already
like-
put that out there though.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he
You know,
already put that
that's
on the
true.
table.
So
I
That's,
know,
that's
it
what
ain't
that's
no-
what the
yeah.
whole last
Yeah, it's
album
not
was
I
about
know,
about.
hit
but
Yeah.
I mean,
hard,
it's still
yeah.
like to like make
Call it
jokes
out.
about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you in a
Like-
battle, man. When you in a
But-
battle,
yeah.
almost nothing is off limits.
It's not.
You know.
I mean,
Nothing's off limits.
even though you say, man, kid, now if you had that agreement, if like me and you battling,
Mm-hmm.
you never spoke on my son, and you had a kid, then I would never speak on your son. But then if you go there, then I'll go there.
That's what I'm
right?
saying.
You know. So, but you in a rap battle, so I guess the way they looking at it. I'm sorry, I mean to step
no,
on.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
you're
What
good.
you
You're
about to say?
good. I
What
was
you
about to say the same thing you say.
Oh, yeah, go.
Because if you look at battle rap, it does good. It does get ugly. You know.
So you guys are okay with them going that deep, going that dark?
Honestly, I would say in the beginning, I would say, well, long as they ain't getting too personal, but now they are. I'm like, well, you might well go finish playing in the mud, finish playing in the mud,
Yeah.
Just don't wish, no death or have nothing like
Yeah.
that. We don't need to see brothers, killing
It already
themselves.
passed that.
Yeah, or like you said, could just be
It did already
fans.
pass that.
It
Somebody
well,
did
too
already
late.
push that.
Really?
Kendrick did say that
Yeah.
already
Oh,
about
my God.
Drake.
But hopefully no fans don't, this for you, Kendrick, or just, some people just
I
don't
don't know
look
that.
at it as
Like,
entertainment and they just get so caught up. That's that's why it says the power of life and death lies in the tongue,
Mhm.
And that's even though we talking about music, that's even with acting, right? You can act the character so good. Like for example, all y'all seen Silence of the Lamb, Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
Don't you know he said when he played that role, he walked down the street, people used to see him and walk to the other side, thinking this dude is really a cannibal.
Mhm.
That's just the power of words, and then not only just the words, when they see in a visual, and people just don't understand some of these things are entertainment. These these rappers might rap out the hood, but they rap to get out the hood. So they don't live these places,
No,
and they
they
can't live the places. You know, no prophet has no honor in his own home. You got to leave. Case in point, Nipsey Hussle. You know, you. It's unfortunate, but when you go back home and you try to help, those are the ones who gonna hate on you the most. You know what I mean? I mean, that's unfortunate, but that's been proven in time. That's been proven in history, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
some people just don't look at it as. I look at it as entertainment. I don't want to see nobody get hurt.
I think we have to
Senselessly.
look at it as entertainment because we already seen what it can do
Yeah.
when it's getting past the words, going back to West Coast and then East Coast, you know. And speaking for people who was in the South, we like kind of wedge in between and you're seeing all this going on. But at the same time, for Kendrick and Drake, hope it can get to the point where people are just like, okay, this is entertainment. Yeah, they said some personal stuff towards each other. Let it be what it is between them two. It don't really get physical or hands on. And I agree with, like, even with you talk about the shooting earlier, that's kind of messed up. But at the same time, like I said, Kendrick already did call out about one of the bodyguards being and stuff. You don't know what people already did. I truly believe in karma, you know, and that's something that Kendrick believes in too, from what he says on his song. So that's why he might say, hey, if you just freaky ass nigga or you just doing this stuff to these children, I don't believe you should be alive right now. I should be like, those are the kind of people that should be out. And then for somebody who was molested, yeah, I think he is going to take that a little bit more personal because that really can mess up people. You know, we take it very lightly, like, oh, you know, he's around them young girls. That's what they do. Nah, because you don't know what that little girl going to be doing. We don't even know what they do after a while, boys and girls, no matter how it is with the celebrities, get the drugs, all that, start selling themselves. It can get real dark. It's already getting dark from just people personal actions. So if somebody's saying, hey, I wish you was unalive, is a reason.
Yeah. In my opinion, I don't like. Just my opinion. I don't know neither one of these dudes, but from on the outside looking at, I don't see them two as two dudes that gonna hold a grudge forever. Cause I mean,
Drake
It's
gonna hold a
lasted
grudge.
this long.
well,
It's like 10 years.
what I'm saying is, like I said, I don't know them. Just from on the outside looking in and just seeing them on TV or listening to their music or whatever, they don't seem like, because as they say, Drake is not a street dude, right? Really, Kendrick not a street dude neither. I
No.
saw a documentary on him too. He just grew up in Compton. He wasn't gang banging like that, you know. So I do see these two brothers more. They can be mature enough to actually talk behind the scene. I'm not saying they're gonna be today, gonna be tomorrow. You know, maybe a month from now, and maybe a year from now. You know, I would like to believe that they're mature enough to have a conversation and like, you know,
That
and
makes sense.
and actually be like, yo, boy, yeah, you got some good lines, and you know, yeah, you did too, you know, and stuff.
Hopefully
like
he
that.
can get there because
That would be
Kendrick
the
already
hope.
said on his last song, you know, when he saw that Kanye was back cool with Drake, he said he might need some more time because he said he's not even that mature yet. And that's what he was referring to about, oh, I'm a real Gemini because, you know,
Boom.
I still ain't, you know,
And that's
forgive him
mature
yet.
too.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
mature
So
too. To
he been
acknowledge
able to
that you
acknowledge
need,
it.
yeah, that's maturity.
Because on his last album, he
That's
dropped a lot.
maturity.
He's very mature,
yeah,
yeah.
that's maturity. Yeah,
All
exactly.
right. So we're going to do some quick answers.
Go ahead, let's do
quick
some quick
answers.
things. Go
All right.
ahead.
So do you guys believe, and you 30 seconds to a minute, do you believe all of this stuff that's being said inside of these diss tracks?
Not all of them. Not me. Do I have to give you an example?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, one I still kind of have a question mark on is Drake's daughter. I don't think that's true. And they already said they found a young girl, but I don't think that's his daughter. But at the same time, it makes me hard to say no all the way because Drake did hide his first child. And it might have been for good reasons until somebody called it out. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, hopefully he don't, because that would be heartfelt right there, you know? I don't want that to be true.
No,
So, yeah,
nobody wants
yeah.
that to be true. Do you think
Yeah.
that
I mean,
some of this stuff is true that on this?
Honestly, I don't know what's true and what's not true. I look at it as, I don't know if it is how Kendrick know your personal information like that, and everybody
The mole.
or how Drake knows Kendrick's personal information like that. You know, how if two dudes who don't travel in the same circle, I'm sure y'all know the same people, and I get it. People talk, but people also lie too. You know,
That's true.
because they might be cool with you 1 minute and then they say, you know, people, you know, emotional. They jump, you know, what they call they shade tree. People, what they
Yeah.
say, walk around with shade tree ass ways, you know. But that's what people are, you know. So they flip flop like that, you know. It's a bunch of fluff. So I don't know how he know this personal or how he know that personal. So
He said there's a mole in Drake's camp
Yeah.
that gave him all this stuff to talk about,
Which
and
we
all.
know is not true anymore.
so you know that? Go ahead.
Which to me knocks out Meet the Grams.
Why? What? To knock out the whole song?
If it's not true, yeah.
No.
'Cause
We
the
didn't even
biggest
talk
thing-
about the whole song.
How you
All right,
know
so
it's
Meet
not
the
true?
Grams.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying. So Meet the Grams because y'all didn't hear about the whole picture.
No, go ahead.
You mean the
picture
picture
theory?
that
Yeah.
Kendrick put
Yeah,
with the glove and shorty shirt and all that, and his
and the
medication?
Ozempic and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I heard about those.
It was what?
Said he took.
Y'all didn't hear about it?
So
So
he
the-
got
Yeah,
fake
I
abs
heard
and
about it. I
stuff
know
like
what you're talking
They're
about.
saying that the picture
that. Mhm.
is faked, and Drake actually fed Kendrick the information through the mole that hey, this is Drake's.
What is this? Mission
Now
Impossible?
the Maybach
Uh-huh.
glove
Supposed to
is there
Mhm.
because of
I've
Rick
never,
Ross.
I've never seen the picture.
Oh,
I
you
don't
haven't seen
know-
the picture?
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I think I think that theory is kind of
Are you wanna
true.
post it up on the?
Yeah, I'll
below?
put it up. Well, a lot of people already know what I'm talking about, but
I don't know.
you're gonna show them.
Yes, I'm gonna
I can
pull it
cut
up
some
for
of
you.
this.
Oh, okay. But go ahead.
But-
What you were saying?
But yeah, so there's several different things in the picture,
Okay.
and they all point to Kendrick or Rick Ross or
Mhm.
some of these other people that have been coming at him, and so it's a fake
Oh,
picture.
I see what you're saying.
And Kendrick actually took it down
Uh-huh.
off of
What,
some of the platforms, the streaming platforms.
okay.
And so that makes me believe that it's true, that it was a fake story that they fed to Kendrick's team,
Mm-hmm.
and Kendrick put it inside of the diss song Meet the Grams, and thought it was going to be like the big thing,
So it's a picture of something from everybody who coming at him.
pretty much
Something
just
symbolizing everybody.
the only two things I heard about was Rick Ross and
Rick Ross
Kendrick specifically. Like one of
Okay.
the things that people were
Damn,
talking
you
about.
can tell I blind. So break it down. Okay, the Maybach gloves.
Okay.
We'll start with the pills.
The shirt. So the
Oh,
pills.
go ahead. The shirt. Go ahead. The shirt.
I actually don't. I've been hearing a lot of people make a lot of different theories,
Mhm.
and so I don't know as much as some of those other people. But basically, he was saying that like those pills are for inflammation. Some of the pills,
Okay.
and
What,
like
it was Ozempic or something like
yeah,
that? Okay.
and then there's a receipt for a
Mhm.
ring, and it's actually the same ring that Kendrick had bought his fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it's all basically staged, and Kendrick thought it
Well, of
was
course.
real
Yeah.
and kind of ran with it because he didn't really check it. And that's
What-
kind of what he talks about in the Heart Part 6.
What's the deal with the shirt?
So the shirt is supposed to be saying that Kendrick is short. So at the bottom it says something, I can't remember what it says at the bottom. What does it say?
Shorties or something.
Oh,
Shorties.
shorty collection.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's like a dog, I think, and a man.
Dog on the shirt. Okay.
And yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, he
so-
did say something about 5 under 5'5" or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So supposedly who put all this stuff together? Drake put all these stuff.
He put it all together and fed it to Kendrick's team, supposedly. We don't know if it's true yet.
You know why I don't think it's true?
Okay, why don't you think it's true? Go.
Because I mean, in the last one, the last song that Drake dropped as the diss, everybody's talking about, oh yeah, you can tell that Drake set this all up and blah blah blah. And I'm like, for somebody who set this up, your plan sure didn't go too well. At the same time, and in that last diss, he sounded defeated. He sounds very defeated, honestly. Yeah, he sounds like he's taking
That's
his
what
time.
people say.
sound
I don't
defeated?
think so.
Drake,
Drake
he did in that last one, and it's kind of like he just sounds like, all right, man, like y'all can keep going on with this. I'm going on vacay kind of vibe. And it's like
I think so. That I'm glad you brought that point up because a lot of people have been saying that he sounded defeated. If anything, he's sounding tired because the man
Like,
just
that
got
was a
off a
battle.
tour, and then he had to come out with like 5 diss tracks basically. And so he's probably just tired.
When
But,
does
you
it
know,
end? When does it
That's
end?
what I'm saying. It's like
This
he's
whole thing ends. When
and
does
and
it
the
end?
dude's been I don't know where it ends, but I just think everybody's gonna pick their sides and
course,
go
of
about their
course.
business.
yeah,
But it is what it is.
I think at the end of the day, both of them winning
yeah.
because they got everybody engaged.
Okay.
and talking about this.
Yeah, that's
stuff,
what I was
so-
gonna ask.
I
is
agree.
Who you guys think? Go ahead. Why do you think? Who's winning this rap beef?
Oh man, I guess I kind of lean with Kendrick to some degree because of the depth of his lyricism. Not to say Drake ain't dropped a banger, you know.
He did.
With
He
that
did.
Taylor Made, I was like, God, dog.
Mhm.
That joint was hard. It sounded like
It
a Dre
was.
beat, even though it did sound like Pac and Snoop, but it definitely was Drake flow, using the AI and whatnot. But I guess I kind of leaning towards Kendrick to some degree, but that's not no slight to Drake.
All right. Who you think's winning and why
Winning.
between Kendrick and Drake?
I think hip hop is winning altogether.
Facts, big facts.
I like the fire that it put under everybody and people who coming from the old school golden era to the new era of hip hop. Everybody's talking all together and is actually coming to a point of educational reasons too. Like how we having this conversation, everybody's talking about rap versus hip hop and all that kind of stuff, and people giving a better understanding of why they think this rapper is better than that rapper. It's just getting everybody talking, which is cool. But if I had to pick one, of course I'm going with Kendrick, and not be saying that Drake didn't drop no bang. He did, because I ain't gonna front. When Push Ups came up, I was like, whoa, okay, I see you, Drake, I see you. It's not because I don't think he can rap. He can't rap. It's just more like, can you keep up? Because I know how Kendrick can flip things. I know what kind of little troll he is. Yeah. Can you keep up? Because I know you take your time and you know how to swing with it and do all these other stuff. But by yourself, can you really come this way? Because you're not a battle rapper. You know, you got beef and all, but you don't really come like that hard. You don't come from that angle. So for you to keep up, that's what really impressed me about Drake. But I am going to give it to Kendrick because he came swinging. Yeah. And that's what people expect when it comes to battle rap.
Yeah, you definitely got to be keen. Drake got to be keen with the wordplay.
Yeah, that part too.
I think
you needed the source when you listen to Kendrick stuff. Boy, you got to go. But wait a minute, what was he saying?
Yeah. Well, what happens with that kind of stuff is that the fans just start reaching. I mean,
what do you mean they start reaching?
Y'all start reaching.
How?
The Kendrick fans been reaching all
and
weekend.
And you a Cali dude.
These Kendrick fans been reaching.
They're like, that's so crazy.
They're like, oh my God, this means this, but it also could mean that. And this is all that. And it's like, bro, it's like,
but
okay.
Drake fans do it too.
Okay.
Honestly, both teams are doing it. Both teams are doing it.
True. I think there is some reaching on both sides.
Both teams are doing it.
But
overall,
I am a Cali dude.
The so-called three, I like J. Cole the best out of all both of them.
I can say that. J. Cole,
the best.
Yeah, because he's more. He is more on that conscious. All right, I think there's three winners in this game. Okay,
cool. Brooks, Hendricks, and
100.
It's not the big three. It's just big me.
And
Dang. Dang. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the three winners are Kendrick's fans. They finally got some music.
Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, this man never puts out any music.
Well,
he just put
out the Hot Steppers, right? What is it? The big
This man.
I said Hot Steppers. Don't kill me.
This man.
Kendrick fans. I meant Big Steppers. I'm sorry. And I love
the disrespect, y'all. The disrespect.
And I love that album.
Kendrick has been MIA for way too long, and we need some music. And listen, I mean, like,
speaking for somebody who wasn't even waiting on him to hear music.
Hold on. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I like listening to his music. I just want him to be consistent because we already know he's got the talent. But like, put out music, dog.
Conscious rap takes a little longer, you know. So
I think Kendrick fans have won, okay, because now they can celebrate a little bit because they're like, oh yeah, he actually came out and he did what everybody said that he couldn't do, you know. I honestly don't think that Kendrick is winning at all this. Kendrick hasn't impressed me because I already know you can rap, man. Put out the music. Like, and that's one thing he did. He finally put out the music.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed with him. So I don't think he's winning. We already knew that he could do what he did. But I do think, like you guys, hip hop won ultimately as well.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, listen, this is the greatest rap battle and probably one of the greatest moments in history. I always look at hip hop as moment to moment. And to me, like, that moment of like Tupac and Biggie, that's number one.
What about Jeezy and Nas?
No, I mean, for me,
that was tough.
You was young?
I was probably
yeah.
but
He
I
was
mean,
like 3 years old.
Listen, I wasn't even born. I don't think I was like born when like Biggie and all those guys. But you know,
Oh my
for
God.
me, I feel like that's more of an East Coast thing.
It's okay.
Listen, for me, that's more of an East Coast thing. The Jay-Z one and the
Nas.
and Nas.
That
So
was like a New York thing.
you know,
New York type.
yeah.
Who do
Like
you think won that?
Nas.
Nas?
Yeah,
Oh, I feel you on that.
Nas is my dude.
I'm
man.
listen. I mess with Nas
like
more than
Nas.
I do
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
No,
So
I'm not knocking Sean Carter, but you know, we come
I
up
knock him.
on Nasir Jones. You know,
Yeah,
Nas
real.
was that lyrics, that delivery.
Yeah.
so melodic, man. Oh my goodness.
Even the last few albums he dropped was tough.
yeah.
Bangers, even coming from an older age, and he's talking about how he viewed things now. Nas is amazing, man.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is. Nothing but respect to him.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
I
Nasty
mean, Nas is
Yeah. You know who
definitely
don't like
one of the
Nas?
best.
Like
who that?
Bless.
Dang,
She's
you
like,
calling
"You
him
like
out on the
Nas?"
pod.
Yeah, I'm calling you out, Bless. I want you to see this. And what crazy? This dude from Jamaica,
Yeah.
Queens.
Yeah,
Even
they
though
both from
Nas,
the East.
Nas is from Queensbridge, but still,
Okay.
y'all from the same borough. He's like, you don't let you feeling Nas, man. I was like, yo, that's messed up, bro.
Bless a hater, man.
He's a hater. Bless.
I hate the way you
You a
talk. The
hater,
way you
Bless.
talk.
Nas is his Kendrick. I'm just kidding.
You know, hater. You hate the way you talk, the way you walk.
That's right.
Hate the
Anyway,
way you
so
chew.
my last point.
Go ahead.
I think Drake won ultimately.
Of course you did.
Now, listen, I mean, Kendrick, I think he's like up in terms of the rap battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Drake won because all you ever hear is that Drake can't keep up with Kendrick. And to me, he kept up with him. He was going tit for tat. And he showed to me, ultimately, yes, I'm going to double down on it, that he's the greatest because he showed he could come out and make a rap battle worth it. Okay. And he came out and he really like put the, you know, I feel like Kendrick was like, oh shit, you know, and that's made Kendrick go a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Like, and I think a lot of people were caught off guard. I mean, I was a little bit too. I was like, oh dang, Drake's really going for it. I thought that Drake wasn't going to put out another diss track after Not Like Us. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was fully expecting to come in here and be like, hey, Kendrick won. It's over. Like, not that I was going to change my opinion about Drake because I still think that he's like one of the best. But he came back with another song and he addressed everything. You know, and
He didn't address everything.
I think
he addressed most of it.
Yeah,
Stuff-
most of it, but he didn't address everything.
He addressed what everybody cared about.
You know
And
what
so-
I think? I think no
Yeah.
matter who Drake battle, he gonna side with Drake. Who you had when Drake and Kanye?
No,
'Cause
listen.
you love
Did you not
Kanye.
just hear what I just said?
You love Kanye.
Did you not just hear what I said?
Who
I
won their
heard
little
you.
beef? Who won their little beef
Who?
between Drake and Kanye?
I didn't even know they.
I don't
had a
even know what the
going
beef
on like
was.
that at one
They
time.
didn't. They had something.
Yeah, they did, but
And then,
I didn't pay
then
attention.
I think they did a live
I
performance
think-
together that was on Amazon. I
Listen,
believe.
Listen,
thinking?
Something like that.
y'all are not hearing me. Kanye is number one for me. Kanye is
We
number
get that.
one for me.
Uh-huh.
Then it's Drake. Then it's Lil Wayne.
So
okay?
when it came
Lil Wayne.
between the beef
That's my
between
big
Drake and Kanye, is Kanye
Oh,
first?
yeah,
and
Kanye
okay.
first.
So that answers
But
your
you know
question.
something? Since you're a Drake fan, right?
Mhm.
Drake, remember I mentioned off air that song I like. He had a song called "Successful"
Mm-hmm.
with Trey song. I just want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a verse he said in there. He said, "Diss me, you will never hear a reply for it," because he wasn't focusing on that.
Yeah, because that was during time when, like,
mean-
like y'all said, Lil Wayne and them were trying to say, "Hey, you're this.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
the street stuff."
Right.
Stay
Stay in your lane.
focused.
Just stay in your do what
Well,
you
here's
do.
you
here's
know?
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying.
Y'all,
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, Kendrick and his fans, y'all want to like have your cake and eat it too. It's
Why you
like
say that?
first of all, like y'all want to talk about how like Drake is he's trying to act like he's all hood and all
Nah,
this
I
other
never
stuff,
said that.
and he be trying to
This
trying
is
to act
way before
gangsta.
Kendrick came through, though. Honestly,
Hey, Drake be trying to act gangsta.
his
It's
own
like
people tell me he be acting.
the only time I see Drake.
His own camp.
Hold on, the only time I
Your
see
own people
Drake.
telling you to chill out.
I know, but the only time I
He had-
see,
Look, this man had a whole interview coming for Kendrick.
she ain't gonna let me do it.
And they shake it. They've been like, no, don't even drop. Don't you dare drop
Okay.
that. Don't even dare call that boogeyman out.
Okay.
They saved Drake ass.
Okay,
Okay,
listen. The
They know
only
his high yellow ass will go sit right this shit.
the only
Like, that man get double
High
G.
yellow.
Look, sit your ass
only-
on. No.
Don't let him
No.
talk. Don't
Hey.
let him talk. Keep going.
All right.
Keep going. Don't let him talk. Don't let him finish his thought.
People in this camp were telling him like, no, that's not the route you need to go. And y'all say he was going against Meek Mill too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's when he was coming all that back to back and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes, hold
Okay,
on. This is
and that
about to
was
make my
good.
point.
That
That
was
was
good.
that was tight.
Let me make my
Twitter
point.
fingers,
Let me make my
fingers,
point.
Let him make his
Let me make
point.
my point.
Let me make his
The
point.
only
Fingers
time
line.
Drake tries to act like he's hard is when people come at him.
And I get that.
And he's not even trying to do this stuff. But when you got sorry motherfuckers like Pusha T and all
Oh, man, he
these
said
these
Pusha
these
T
losers coming after him, that's when he like bosses up and he's like, yo,
So
y'all want the smoke? I'm
who
gonna give
won
you the
that battle
smoke.
between Drake and Pusha T?
Oh, come on.
Who
Come
won?
on now.
Who won it?
No, let the Drake fan who reached out to answer this.
Listen, Pusha T took it to another level.
Yeah.
And so
And
I
Jay
mean, I
Prince
don't
shut
think,
that down.
Listen, I
He
don't
told
think
Drake not to respond.
Yeah, tell us the
because
history
it
on
got
Go ahead.
too. If he said, man, it's about to get too ugly. He said, man, don't respond. And that's why I think that's me when I found out that Drake was under Jay Prince. I thought he was under signed with. I don't know. Maybe he was. I don't know. I thought he was signed with Cash Money. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe that's management. One is a label, whatever. But Jay Prince told him not to respond because man, I can see this going the wrong way. You know. But a lot of people say that Pusha T won that battle. But then they say a lot of people say Drake won the battle over Meek Mill.
he definitely
I-
won
yeah,
that
he
battle.
dominant
did.
line.
He did. I
That
agree.
one line, Twitter finger turn a trigger finger.
Yeah.
You know, because Meek like to get on there
Yeah.
and tweet. I'm like, what you doing?
No, he did
Yeah.
won
He
that
let
one.
them
I
tweet.
can't even
Yeah.
deny that.
There's
That
no
was
doubt
dope.
he won
That
that
was
one.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
was
Pusher,
dope.
first of all, Pusha T ain't even on the level where he can step to Drake.
Did you,
Let's
hold
be
on.
honest.
Do you listen to any of Pusha T music?
No, I'm not gonna listen to that guy. Listen, I don't listen to sorry rappers. I'm sorry.
Wow. Why you
Hey.
sorry? But why you think he's sorry though?
Pusha, if you diss this podcast, just diss him. Please don't diss me. His name is
But
Brooks.
why you think he's sorry?
Diss him.
I've listened to some of his music and I just don't. I can't vibe with it. Like
You can't
I mean,
vibe with it?
I just same
'Cause
thing
y'all
with
want that. Y'all want that.
same thing with Rick Ross.
he
Why
want
the fuck?
pop.
Yeah, you want
He
that
want-
pop.
he want
First of
pop,
all,
he want some ballads.
Hands on your knees, let your
Yeah,
coochie breathe.
yeah,
That's what
that's
he want.
what he
He want all that.
Yes, you know.
Most of
Hands
that-
on your knees.
Listen, even Rick
Hands on your
Ross,
knees.
even Rick Ross, like, why the fuck are you even talking, bro? Nobody's even trying to talk to
no,
you.
don't do
You
Rick
ain't
like
on
that.
Drake's level. You ain't on Drake's level.
Oh my god.
Why don't you go make
Hold
some
up.
more wings?
But Drake also give him his props too. Rick Ross
Which
had Drake
Ross,
saying
those
him.
wings are phenomenal, by the way.
Y'all so
Hey,
stupid.
hey, I'm
hook
about to
me
go
up,
there after this.
Wingstop. And look at you. You the size of Rick Ross,
He
too.
is a fan of
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Oh, yeah, gotta go get them lemon peppers.
I mean, I bought my mom some Wingstop the other day, boy. And we fucked them up, too, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Them wings was busting.
Make me some more wings. That's what Drake
wings
should
were
have said
good.
to him.
What were you about to say? Go ahead.
I was say Rick Ross even had a audio recording of Drake even shouting him out and all that kind of stuff, wanting to be like him. So I mean,
Did Ross
trying to
put
get on
out a
his
diss
level at
track?
one time.
Did Ross put out a diss track?
yes, he did.
Did you hear it? I don't
I heard it.
Ross
So he just put
is
out one.
a
He
lame.
just put out one. diss
Come
track.
on,
He put
y'all.
out one,
Why are we even talking?
and Drake did respond back to him. He
He
did.
doesn't even deserve to be on this.
Oh my!
All we want to see is Kendrick versus Drake. That's all
That's
we
what
want to see.
everybody want to see. But
Don't nobody-
who's all the people? Who's all
The
Drake's
Weeknd,
The Weeknd,
Future,
Future, Metro Boomin,
Metro Boomin.
Kendrick.
He
Rick
actually made some
Ross.
drums.
Now Kanye, I think Kanye
The
jumping in
Weeknd,
too.
Kanye jump on the remix.
Yeah.
Jumping in.
You know
so
why?
that's 6 so far. Who else?
There's a bunch of people. There's 20v1.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who coming for
But
him.
nobody made no diss track or jump on someone's song. Anything?
Yeah, they've been making songs together.
Future drop another song, and there's
Quavo,
another young
right?
man with him, huh?
Quavo, right?
No, it wasn't Quavo.
Quavo
No.
and Chris Brown beef.
Quavo and Chris Brown's a whole different thing
Yeah.
over
I
there.
thought somebody. It's like another little rapper.
Yeah, I know that been with Future, and
Yeah.
the song that Future just dropped and with a video. Yeah, he was coming for Drake.
Okay, what's the thing with Future? There's another dude who was talking shit with Future.
I don't know that little young man name. I really don't.
Yeah.
He looked like one of the Migos.
You did? I don't know. I have no idea.
You know, so crazy. I was browsing on the phone, and you know the song "This Is America," dealing with Donald.
Oh,
Glover
Donald Glover, yeah.
You know
yeah.
that was actually supposed to be a Drake diss before he changed it up. Ain't that crazy?
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Why is that right? It can't just be the fact this dude is being a.
Why was
like,
that supposed to be?
Thank you. Out of all people, we're not even talking about hood niggas right now. This is Donald we're talking about. Why are you about to send a diss to Drake? And this is a few years ago.
Listen, if something happened behind the scenes where it's like bad,
That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's the only part I'm trying to
Maybe
understand.
Drake
I think
fucked all the girl. I don't know.
That's part of it. That's part of
yeah,
some stuff.
that's why the ASAP thing.
He even fucked Lil Wayne's girl when there was Wayne's girl one
And
time.
I said that as a joke.
The disrespect.
and Wayne didn't give a fuck.
Of
Yeah, because
course
Wayne
not.
like, man, I got it.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either. If Drake smashed my girl, I'd be like, okay. Then obviously she wasn't my girl. What could I do? I work on a podcast. What I do? You know, obviously, then I hopefully I'll find somebody who don't want to fuck him and only want to fuck me. You know,
That's gonna be hard to find, isn't it?
Oh, don't do that.
hey, with that bank, I can't even damn talk. With that bankroll, shit.
Yeah.
Dang, you know, what can you do? You know,
No, some bank rolls ain't worth it, ladies.
facts.
Don't do that.
Some
Don't do
ain't,
that.
some ain't.
Some men really ain't worth it.
Because all he could do is put you on the list. He gonna smash you and move on to the next. He like a honeybee, pollinate here, pollinate there, pollinate here. You know what I mean? If they want to be on the list, then hey, so be it.
His
lot
body
of them
count
do.
must be
high.
yeah.
I know, cause yours is high and this is higher than yours. Like, oh my god, y'all be shocked how many women this guy beds. His
Don't
name is
listen to this guy.
all the mamaritas out
What?
there, you know.
Brooke.
The
Brooke, who's the
senoritas.
crook, got all the females shook. They glance one time and take a second look. Next thing you know, he got all you bitches hooked.
Oh,
See, this is why this is great for hip hop. We got this man rapping right now. Look at this man.
And
He's
I
out here
can't
trying to
even rap.
He trying to rap.
MC Kendrick on the mic, the 1 and 2s. You ready for this beat drop? You know, they ready for the freestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one last thing.
So what you
Oh,
got
Lord,
to
here
say?
we go.
Say
Here we
one
go.
last thing.
What you got to say?
Them Kendrick fans.
Oh, this dude's a hater, bro.
No,
Oh my
I mean
gosh.
listen.
We didn't even really break down even anything about the songs like that. He's going at it. But go ahead.
Okay, okay, we can talk about the songs. Again, Kendrick is trying to say that Drake is hood. And like he be acting all hood. But then on the other hand, he's like, oh, shake that ass. You're being zesty, blah, 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 blah. It's like, which one is it? Those
He said
are
Drake
two
is
different
hood?
things.
I thought
No,
Drake
he was
was
saying
hood.
something about like Drake being like a little
colonizer.
zesty too.
Oh.
He called him a colonizer.
Okay. No, go ahead. I mean, what
I
are you
guess
about
what
to
he's
say?
saying is,
Yeah,
is
if
just
you
blackness
listen-
when it's convenience.
Yeah, he was talking about that in
Okay.
Not Like Us.
Okay. Are you?
And he was
are
just
you
saying
gonna
how
address?
he used
Huh?
Go
Gonna
ahead.
address what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You said he was gonna do what?
No, he already said that in the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I see these Kendrick people. They always they're like, oh yeah, Drake ain't even black, blah 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 blah. But they're the same motherfuckers that's posting up this clip with Obama talking about Kendrick is better,
Oh my
and it's
God.
like, bro, okay, you
You
cannot
trying to say-
have.
I
the
sent
cake.
you that clip. You talking?
No, I've been seeing it. Everybody named Mama's been sending that clip. They've been, they've been putting that clip up.
I have no idea
And it's like,
what you're
okay.
talking about, honestly.
There's a clip with Obama. They asked him, "Who you like,
So is-
Kendrick or Drake?" And he said, "I think he said Kendrick."
Yeah, he said Kendrick.
It's Kendrick. I guess because you
Again,
know,
Oh,
it's
he
the
really
culture.
said that.
Again,
Yeah,
it's
Kendrick-
the culture.
well, no, not just that.
I'm not gonna front to you. I
Drake
think
is
culture.
culture too, but Kendrick, I guess some people just appeal to that depth.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The depth of the lyrics.
then you
and
got
what
these
he's
white
saying and
people.
things like that,
I
too.
have to agree with you on that because I think when it comes to due to the fact that this is becoming very popular, I think you having a lot of people who's bandwagon right now.
Yeah.
Who don't even listen to
Especially
both
them
his-
white people.
Yeah.
Listen, them white, hey, them white.
You think they listen to Kendrick?
Listen, I got nothing against white people. Everybody
Yeah,
knows that,
right. Yeah, right.
But listen,
You hate white people.
them white people are bandwagon like a motherfucker. It's
Ain't
like,
just
bro,
them, no.
hold
no.
on.
Ain't just no white people because you
White
got black
people
people out
like-
there who
like,
don't know
they
stuff
love
either.
Kendrick. White people love Kendrick.
Yeah, they do. Oh God, you didn't see his last concert,
Dude,
Most of these motherfuckers did not even know who
wait, how
Kendrick
you think
was.
they make so
Uh-uh,
much
you
money
can't
at
say
their
that.
concerts?
Thank you.
White people, man. Black people is not enough
I'm
of us.
surprised you saying that out of all people.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, listen, I'm just saying a lot of these people did not know who Kendrick was. That's why they were like, he won a Pulitzer Prize? Oh my goodness. oh my God, I
If
didn't
white
know.
people love Snoop, they love
Did
Kendrick.
you? They were like, oh, did you know? Did you know that Kendrick won the Pulitzer Prize?
You know, shit,
Oh
I
my
didn't even
goodness.
know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's like, bro,
I didn't know that. Damn, he
So-
won a Pulitzer? For what? Shit, I don't. Yo,
Dang, I
ain't no
forgot.
nigga.
It's been a while.
But I mean, like,
Damn, that's a pretty good feat. That's
Yeah,
pretty
'cause
good.
dang,
he-
you talk about the Drake people. Look at you.
That's pretty good. So,
Well,
hey,
first of all, no, you talking
Hey,
about the white people. Let's go
but
back
listen,
to that.
listen. Oh, you know, he ain't even white because his mom's white and blah. Okay, but that's an Obama clip, dog. You talking about Obama?
yeah,
Okay.
but then it's also
you know,
Kendrick's
first of all, that whole
girlfriend
argument-
is biracial too.
Yeah, that
so
too.
They say that that really holds no
and
merit.
he's
is why-
messing with the white women.
Hold on, and he
Hey.
hold on.
Like
and
he
he
rap
rap
like
about that
us.
too.
You're
Ain't
not
nothing
like
wrong.
us.
Ain't nothing wrong, white women. Just
Lamar
don't go around
won-
Dr. Umar.
Hey,
For the music in 2018 for Damn, the Compton rapper
Damn.
critically acclaimed rap album released in 2017. That's what it was for.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
17.
Okay.
Damn is the
What was
one
it
we
for?
had that one track. If these walls could talk. Remember that?
If These
not-
Walls Can Talk was on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
But I did hear a lot of his tracks. He makes some stuff. He makes some stuff. All right, y'all. Let's address this last thing before we
Okay,
wrap.
go ahead.
What do you guys think about Kendrick releasing the copyrights for his music so we can all make some bread? YouTube. Let's play one of his tracks for on the outro.
What do you want to play?
Yeah,
man.
Let's
All
play one
right,
of the
I'm gonna
tracks.
play. Oh yeah, that's
You
what-
can
But Drake
choose
wouldn't
it.
do it.
All right, so
But Drake
you can
wouldn't do
choose
it
it.
though.
By the way, what was y'all's favorite songs from the disses? Go.
Euphoria for me.
Oh,
Euphoria.
that's the worst one.
I like
I
Euphoria.
don't know which one I like. Of course, with Drake, mine is Tailor Made.
Okay. Yeah, tailor made for me.
Tailor Made. Which one do I like with Kendrick?
Honestly, I like a good bit of all of them for Kendrick,
let me
of
see that
course.
list. Can I see that list?
Come on, 616. Let's play
616.
616.
That's Kendrick's.
Yeah.
Well,
even
yeah, you
even
can't
though
play
even
Drake.
though it don't matter no more because we know the story was fake.
Yeah, the copyright. Go ahead. Play 616.
All right, let's play 616. Let's see.
Like that.
Like both.
Why
of
you
those.
call it 616? You know?
All right, here comes the reaching. Go ahead.
No, I want to
No,
hear
I'm
what you
asking,
say.
why you
Say
call
he
it
always think it's
16?
reaching. So give me the answer that's not reaching then.
I
Do
don't
you know?
I don't know. Go ahead.
But
you
see,
know?
how you gonna say it's reaching if you don't know the
Because
things?
people
though?
were like, "Oh,
They said due
they're talking
to-
about OJ and
no,
and then,
no,
here's
he's
a-
just
I think she knows. She
Go ahead.
knows the
pretty much
actual
they were
facts.
saying that since Drake be dropping his timestamps,
Yeah.
it's like Kendrick was doing the same thing as like how Drake did the heart. Because
Oh.
Kendrick did the heart is like a flip. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Now with everybody else, that's what you call reaching. 616 stands for different things. That's what everybody was going for, trying to make it more in depth about stuff. It stands for Father's Day. They said, oh, that's the day for Cali. It dealt with OJ. It dealt with something dealing with Tupac. What else you have heard?
I don't know.
See, and everybody was going to that saying that it is very significant, but Kendrick didn't come out and say, oh yeah, 616
Right, he
stands for
never really said what it
yeah.
was. People
So
just-
yeah, pretty much.
just
Yeah,
kinda
that's all
drawing
it
their
is.
own
I
conclusions.
mean, you
The
know,
reach is real.
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, like Drake fans don't be reaching. It's
Kendrick,
okay.
we need you. The West Coast savior.
Honestly, how y'all feel about the fact if he didn't have AI on it, would you really be feeling that song like that?
I still would, yeah.
I think so.
Think so?
The
The
beat
beat is
reminds me of
fire.
a Dre beat.
Yeah, the
It
beat
reminds
is
me of a
fire. I
Dre
can't
beat.
front.
And don't get me wrong, even though he did the AI, his flow was still
It was
tight
on
on
point.
it. His flow was, but like me and you, we listened to it.
Yeah.
It sounded like them. After a while, I was thinking, and then he said what I was thinking. He said, "Yeah, you can tell that's
Yeah,
definitely a Drake
yeah.
flow." Because Park rap more aggressive. Park don't rap like that. And he
Y'all
started
wanna
off with
hear
a
it
Snoop
without?
flow
Y'all want to hear it without it?
without the lyrics. What you saying? I mean,
I got it
without-
right
You mean the instrumental?
No, but I don't think we can even play that. Can
Oh
we?
yeah.
No, we can't really, but
Illuminati. Jaws rise again. You can see it in my eyes again. Not in a mood. I love
What's
it.
your favorite verse on that?
on that one,
Yes.
oh, I like the Tupac one.
The Tupac, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes on, it's hard, but
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I just like the whole, like all the verses, like even when when Snoop Dogg comes on, nephew,
Nephew,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, this is like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it was very clever. With the
It was,
AI
I think
and
it
all.
was very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad, the family said cease and desist.
but it's still up.
yeah.
I mean, people
Yeah.
can listen to it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, that was definitely my favorite one. That, and I mean, listen, y'all claim that I like all of the like dance ones. are the ones that like are like popular.
most
Everybody's
of his
talking about
fans.
push-ups. Everybody's talking about what's the other one? Family Matters and all those. Bro, give me this one. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
So
I can respect that.
Drake is your favorite, and the so-called, I guess it ain't no big three, but how this all started. Drake is your favorite. Kendrick is your favorite.
Yeah, I would have just.
J.
Out of
Cole
this
is my
big three?
favorite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
J. Cole is
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, we're diverse around this
we
table.
diverse.
I can't wait till
Yeah.
his album come out. 'Cause I already know that's gonna
Yeah.
be fire. I was wondering. I was talking to somebody earlier. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna have any kind of response towards Drake.
Who?
Because Drake did throw a shot at J. Cole for like
Yeah.
stepping down, like
Oh.
calling him weak or something, like talking about that's weak as fuck. I was actually shocked he said something to him because I was like, J. Coming wasn't even coming for you. That's kind of
He's
grimy.
coming at
Let's-
Kendrick, right?
Huh? No,
J. Cole was coming
J.
at
Cole was
Kendrick?
coming for Kendrick because due to all the pressure, everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you hear what Kendrick is saying?"
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, bruh, he
I-
fell for the pressure.
I
of
thought
it,
them
you
dudes
know?
was cool because
They are.
then when they're saying something like they call them like the hippies, the hip hop hippies or
Mm-hmm.
something because they dreads and they conscious. You know, J. Cole can flip it up between low street and low conscious too. You know, you ever heard that track he got? The neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like
Oh
that
my
one.
I'm selling
That one's
dope.
good.
What?
Selling
People,
dope.
people talk mess about that album when it came out. I was like, yo,
Neighbors
wow,
think
I'm on
selling
that.
dope.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
motherfucker, I am.
I am.
I am. Boy, that shit hard, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's the only thing I was worrying about with Drake calling him out like that. I was like, God dang, like, you know.
Drake called out.
No, he didn't call him out, but he pretty much
just-
said that what
So
he
you
did was
should've stepped
weak.
down?
Oh,
Talk about that was weak as
Well,
fuck.
it was.
No,
Well, man,
I
they
just
said
ran
Cole
it
said his
down.
heart wasn't in it, you know. So
honestly, I'm glad. At first, I didn't
But
understand.
let's.
Because the big thing is with J. Cole is that don't talk all the shit, and then when the shit comes, that's when my heart don't feel right with it. That's the only beef I had with him. But other than that,
Probably
I'm
'cause
glad
he-
you stepped out. I'm glad because he probably know, this shit
But,
about to go off for
hey,
Drake.
yeah.
This ain't for
didn't
me.
Cole win at Kanye?
He did.
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't know.
think so, if I'm not
Where the hell I
mistaken.
be at for all
Let
that?
me, let us know in the comments. I think he went at Kanye, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I thought I heard something like
Oh,
that.
you could be right.
Did he win at Kanye and Kanye never responded?
I never heard that before.
You never heard that? Wow. I thought I heard something about he went at Kanye. Something about with God and you thinking you like the Christ or something like that. I'm not sure now. I know I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh, look, somebody look compromised over here. Dang,
What?
they come
Black
for
Summit
Kanye.
fans, let us know what's up.
They come for Kanye.
Let
Oh
us know
no,
what's
can't
up.
let that
I
happen.
think so. And
Hey,
Kanye never
I'll,
responded.
I'll defend Kanye too.
How you
I'll
feel
come
about
on there.
Kanye jumping on the remix?
On what
I was
remix?
actually shocked by that.
Because didn't they piece everything
Yeah,
up? or
because
something?
Kanye came on and came at Drake too. I was like, or he said he
Yeah,
didn't.
he
Even his
jumped in
verse
there
was
too.
kind of like,
Well,
I was
I
like,
think-
where you coming from?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Kanye knows that Drake stole his Heartbreak 808 and made it into the biggest thing ever.
Oh,
And so I
okay.
think Kanye's a little bit jealous. And because Kanye, I mean, he didn't make it.
No, he
He
didn't.
wasn't the first person to do that. Really, it was Lauryn Hill who was on that, and then Kanye kind of came in and did his own thing, but Drake took it to another level, and
So you think that's
but
what all
he-
the beef is about?
between him and Kanye, yeah.
You know what I think? I think Kanye said, you know what? All publicity is good publicity. Let me jump on this and get a little bit of shine.
I think
get
that
a little
too.
bit of
He also
shine
said
and-
he's excited about the elimination of Drake.
Yeah, but people
Oh my
know
God.
Kanye talk. He talk a lot of stuff, man, and
Yeah,
you don't know if you can take everything he's saying serious.
true.
And this ain't gonna be no elimination of Drake.
I don't think so.
Even though I may feel Kendrick slightly, but he's not blowing Drake out the water.
That's
Come
what
on.
I'm saying.
Drake is still nice.
Thank you. You made
Yeah,
my
but-
point.
That dude is still nice.
But that,
you know?
So
I
to
know
me,
we're trying to wrap it up. I know
that,
we're trying to
that
wrap
makes
it up.
Drake the
but
winner.
we can eliminate. No,
I
no.
ain't say all that, but
The
Bo-
elimination
both
might
of
come
them
due to
winning.
the
Both
allegation.
of them winning.
The
You're not
elimination
like
might come due
us.
to the allegations.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The elimination might come due. Because what if all the stuff he's saying that he did not directly responded to, Drake, all that pedal stuff, what if that does blow up in his face? Then that's out of the rap game. That's something dealing with a whole nother. It can get that serious if this stuff
I
comes
mean,
true.
listen, if he did it, you will not see me defend him. Okay?
You defend R.
Obviously.
Kelly, so what's the difference?
Oh my God.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, R.
You remember
Kelly.
Robert? Robert.
Who's Robert Kelly?
R. Kelly.
Oh, R.
Who you young? God, you telling your age.
Bro, I never knew that was his name.
You know his mother name him R?
I don't know. Okay, so wait a minute. No,
I thought he was a
that's like his stage name. But I mean, like, I did hear his name when he was doing the interview with that one woman. She was like, Robert?
Yeah.
And he was like going off. He's like, I can't remember what he said, but it was
Talking
hilarious.
with Gayle King.
Yeah, he was like,
he started crying.
y'all motherfuckers got me like, what
They
he said?
coming at me,
You
man.
killing me with this shit.
Yeah. I'm dead.
She was like, Robert?
Yeah. She was like, Robert, all right, nigga, calm down. You ain't in church.
She like, you
Sit
making
down,
yourself
man.
look more guilty, man. Chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out. Getting emotional.
Yeah.
His publicist
But,
said that,
yeah.
hey, go off when you get, I'm going to let you know when it's time to go off.
But that's actually what I'm really worried about right there dealing with Drake, honestly.
What's that?
About the allegations that are being said
Oh,
in the
yeah,
songs.
if it's
'Cause
true.
we ain't
Hopefully
saying
it's
everything is a
not.
lie that Kendrick say. And
Hey, if
y'all
it's
saying that
true.
he was fed to stuff, but I don't think Drake would go that far just to tell somebody, oh yeah, tell him that, I got females and a man who do sex trafficking or done any of that works for me. That's kind of, that's in there.
Yeah, those some serious
Okay, we're going
allegations.
to talk about that. Let's
and
talk
they did
about
find the guy mugshot. It's real.
how do y'all feel about Kendrick,
With the...
beating
Why are we
people?
changing the subject?
No,
You ain't even say how you really feel.
Hold up.
We ain't talking about the security guard.
I don't even think that stuff is real with the Kendrick stuff, but I don't think this pedo stuff is real
real with
either.
Drake?
So
Okay, but the people he hangs with is real. That is real.
some of the people he hangs with, yeah.
No,
but,
the security
but
guard
they're
he has,
trying-
the
they're
do the
trying
trafficking,
to-
he's known for trafficking.
Okay, but they're
Wow.
trying to. Well, who?
The security
one who
guard.
got- We know
I don't.
that for
I don't
sure.
remember the name,
The one
but
who-
somebody
one-
did look it up and found his picture.
But
His
we know
act-
that
The
for
one who
sure,
fell
for sure.
victim?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You don't know if it's him. That
I don't know.
particular
That
serial
news just came out.
We didn't know if it's for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I mean the one about the shooting. If it's him.
If it
okay.
is
But
him.
I know there is one who do have a criminal record for it and works for Drake.
Okay.
Wow,
That's
see,
what.
that I
That's
did not
what is
know.
getting real serious.
Is he
about it.
Canadian or is he American?
I think he's American. This dude had this rep before he.
What if
started working for
Kendrick's
Drake.
son is Dave Freeze?
If it is, then
What if?
I'll be. If
listen,
you know
we
what?
can bring this stuff
If
up now.
Let's bring it up.
Did he beat his wife?
Kendrick's son belongs to Dave Free. Then Kendrick is fool enough to keep that man around.
The hell is Dave Free?
This is stuff that
y'all
talk.
going down
but
the
this-
rabbit holes.
But
Hey,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's why we was trying to
He
keep
was
it.
trying to shut it down with his conclusion, but we didn't go through the
Hey,
songs.
I was ready to end the podcast.
See, that's why.
I thought we were
You know
unwrapping
why?
it.
She wanted to bring
has
up that
to.
stuff at the end.
No. Because I told you, I said let's go through the songs. We never went through all the songs because every song drops more.
What if the
more
black
evidence of-
savior likes the snow?
You just sound like a hater right now. That's it. You just this is your own
Hey.
personal feelings. It's okay. It's okay.
He be trying to rap like he trying to free the
But
slaves.
everything we're talking about was said in all those songs.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
I
you got
heard
stuff
it.
he is dealing with Dave Free, you're dealing with
Might
the
be Dave
bodyguards,
Free.
you know, all the stuff from the kids or the girls.
Right.
People have videos on Drake before Kendrick
All
dropped
right.
any of this.
Well, we got Dave Free liking and loving the pictures
Okay.
of him and the kid.
But is that worse than being a pedo and,
and,
having
uh,
sex trafficking
It
people around
sounds
you?
like crisis manager.
I don't know what are jabs or what are
And,
subliminals or what's real.
Dancing
what's
around it.
alleged.
It's okay. I know y'all like to dance around it.
I have
Dance
no
around
idea
it.
Not
what
like
is
us.
what.
Dance
Not
around
like
it.
us.
We don't know what you're talking about. We seen Drake with them girls, but we don't know. You know, we don't know. It's okay.
Listen, it's all good.
It's okay. Just like
This
you
is
told
the
that little
Black
young
Summer.
girl in the concert, your breast felt good against my chest after you found out she was just too young. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Drake. We ain't making that stuff up. There's a video.
Not OVO.
Yes. Her father right in the concert.
Uh-oh. YOLO. You only live once.
OV
All right,
ho.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
OV ho.
But OV ho, yeah.
I think there's going to be a part 2 because I don't think it's just going to end.
Hey,
there.
we should do one.
Let's do it.
Come on.
I got to come with my paper next time. Then.
Tanjie, for real. Thanks for
We
coming on.
rocking. Yeah.
I am
appreciate
glad.
killed it.
I'm
You
enjoying
killed
Much
myself,
love,
y'all.
sis.
I'm glad
Hey.
seeing y'all face. You know
We've
that.
been trying to make this happen
It was
for a
fun,
long
man.
time.
Yeah,
so,
for a long time.
yeah, we appreciate
I
you.
really enjoed this podcast.
This is a great one.
I really enjoyed
We could
it.
have went. We could have went. We could have kept going.
Oh.
Oh, we got new outro music?
Bradford Gamay. I'm Brooks.
And I'm Hendrix.
OV ho.
And this is green tea.
Tanjie nigga green
Green
tea.
Yeah.
We out.
We out. Peace.
OV